to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three, and it's good!
Damian Lillard is one of the best guards of this generation. I don't even know if you say this generation anymore. It might be his generation. Thinking about it, is it SGA and Wemby's generation technically now? I don't know. That's a good question. But Dame was cut recently, as you guys all know. Not even gonna say the Bucks did him dirty because he's still making like $25 million a year and is able to sign another contract with another team. But I don't know why the Bucks gave up on Dame while Kyle Kuzma is still on the roster. Feel bad for you Bucks fans. But Dame getting cut got me thinking back to a time of Dame in Portland. And when you think of Damian Lillard, you don't think of him in the Bucks jersey. You think of him in that Blazers jersey. And the one thing Dame was never able to do in Portland though was win a championship, mostly because the front office was a bunch of, I don't know if I could say that word I was about to call them on here, just not smart people, and they didn't go all out and try and build that championship roster around Dame. So that's what we're doing today. The goal of today's video is to build a championship roster around Damian Lillard and win a championship. The date is October 25th 2016, so starting at this time makes this challenge a lot harder because of the basketball gods, the Avengers, whatever you want to call them, formed out in Golden State. Kevin Durant, Stephen Wardell Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. This is the team that ruined a lot of players' legacies. Harden probably has a ring in Houston if it's not for this squad right here. Dame might have a ring if it's not for the Warriors. Being in the Western Conference, the Warriors were just a dynasty. What are you gonna do about it? Hopefully Curry and KD get in the fight in the locker room. Maybe KD flirts with Aisha and the team breaks up early, so I really don't want to try and beat them. But first order of business, we gotta look at this roster. So Dame and CJ at the 1 and 2 is a nice combo, but it never did work out, so I think we are gonna move CJ sooner than later. Evan Turner at the 3, Mason Plumlee at the 4, and Festus Ezeli at the 5. Wow, not the greatest starting lineup. A young Pat Connaughton off the bench, and the rest of our team is honestly a bunch of scrubs. But we have 3 first-round picks this year, so our plan is not to win a championship this first season. I'm not gonna force our losses because that's technically cheating, but we have 3 firsts in a stacked draft class year, so hopefully we're ass. And we're also rooting for the Grizzlies and Cavs to be ass, which the Cavs won't because they have Braun, but maybe the Grizzlies.
A few moments later.
The date is March 14th. We are 29 and 37, ranked 12th in the Western Conference, which isn't awful, but I was kind of hoping to be worse. Lakers are currently the worst team in the West, 20 and 47. I'm pretty sure this is their first year without Kobe, and this roster, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, there's a lot of young talent on here that might turn out to be good, but they got Joakim Noah starting at center in the big 2017. Then the Phoenix Suns are 21 and 46, 28 and 38 are the Pelicans, and we're 29 and 37. Grizzlies are 35 and 22, which honestly isn't bad because their picks top 5 protected that we got of them, so we don't want them to be too ass because if it's in the top 5, they get the pick back. But yeah, let's take this to the end of the season. Hopefully we lose more games. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button. We're on the road to 12K subs, so it'd be much appreciated. And also smash that like button. Okay, Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Joel Embiid Rookie of the Year. Jared Sullinger 6th man. Giannis DPOY. Jokic Most Improved. And the Raptors Coach of the Year at 72 and 10. Dame did make the All-NBA 3rd team, along with Chris Paul, Kawhi, Paul George, and Marc Gasol. Put up 26.4 a game, 4.8 boards, and 6.4 assists. But the Blazers did not make the playoffs. Finished 35 and 47. Lakers were the worst team, 25 and 57. So hopefully we have a shot at the #1 pick or just the top 3 pick. But I don't know. The East was pretty bad. 17 and 65 for the Magic and 21 and 61 for the Nets. Let's just see who wins the 2016-2017 championship. The Raptors beat the Warriors in 7 games. The DeMar DeRozan Legacy Series taking down the Avengers in 7. The NBA draft lottery. Hopefully Adam Silver can rig it for us like he just did for the Dallas Mavericks. Let's team up someone with the Trailblazers. Let's team up Jason Tatum with Damian Lillard. That would be a fire duo, but we only have a 0.7% chance to get the #1 pick, so it's not looking too great, and we end up with the 12th pick. So I'm looking at these mock drafts. I would not be mad at getting Jonathan Isaac if he can fall to us at that 12th pick. I was trying to see what the Suns wanted for this #1 pick. They wanted Dame. I'm gonna try and trade CJ for the #1 pick to maybe get Tatum, but I don't think that's gonna work. I have not seen Bam Adebayo higher than 7 on this mock draft, so I think I might try and trade for the Hornets 6th pick. If we can get Bam on the team, that'd be fire. So let's go see what the Hornets want for that 6th pick. All right, they wanted CJ McCollum. I just want to see what I could get for CJ McCollum right now. He's on a 4-year, $106 million deal. It definitely is time to get rid of him before free agency, so maybe we can make a signing. So we could either trade CJ for Andre Drummond, who's only 23, or we could trade him for the 6th pick in the draft, which doesn't guarantee us Bam. Bam could go #4, and we could be stuck with De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is a good player, but we got Dame. We don't need another guard, and I don't want Nick Batum's contract. Before we do that, I'm just gonna try this real quick. CJ, Evan Turner, who's making $17 million a year, and the 17th and 26th picks in this year's draft for the 1st overall pick, which is Jason Tatum. So we get it, and he writes us an essay basically saying he's not going to do it. I didn't think so. I'm going to try and just throw in like the 2020 1st round pick and like a 2nd round pick. Oh my God, we got Jason Tatum. We got Jason Tatum. So Portland Trailblazers are now on the clock. This is an easy pick for me. The cover athlete, Jason Tatum. 6'8", 205 out of Duke. Damian Lillard's new teammate, Jason Tatum. And we have the 12th pick, so I'm hoping Jonathan Isaac could fall to us. I don't think Bam's going to fall to us, to be honest. Fox goes 3, Mitchell 4, Malik Monk at 5, Sheldon Green at 6. Who? And they just traded Andre Drummond to the Sixers for the 7th pick. And they draft Kyle Kuzma with it. What is it with the Pistons and selling drafts? They've had some good drafts in the past like 2-3 years with Cade and Ivy, but trading Andre Drummond to get up to this pick to draft Kyle Kuzma is close to passing up Melo for Draco. All right, Josh Hart goes to the Knicks. Hold on. We have the 12th pick. Can Bam fall to us? Lauri Markkanen, Jonathan Isaac. One more pick. So the guy we wanted, Jonathan Isaac, goes right before, and then Bam goes. We have the 12th pick. Who are we getting stuck with now? All right, I wouldn't call this getting stuck with it. We'll take OG Anunoby. Welcome to the Blazers. Tatum's an 83 overall off the rip. Anunoby's a 73. So Anunoby's got some developing to do, but Tatum's going to be efficient year one. Over free agency, we got PJ Tucker on a 3-year, $6 million deal, which is a really good contract, I feel like, for him in 2016. Or it's 2017 now, but same thing. And then we also picked up JaVale McGee on a 2-year deal. LeBron wins the MVP award. Dame made the All-NBA second team, put up 32 a game. Tatum put up 16 and 6. He did not win Rookie of the Year, though. That went to Lonzo Basketball, who put up 9, 6, and 7. Tatum might have been robbed. I don't know how much LeVar is paying Adam Silver for that award, but I think Tatum might have been robbed there. We didn't make the playoffs, though. We went 35 and 47. Kind of expected. This offseason is where we make another big move for agency, I think. Get a good draft pick. Tatum should be ready to go next season, more to NBA form, and we're going to make a playoff push. Oh yeah, and Curry left Golden State, so I don't know if KD actually hit up Aisha or what happened, but Steph Curry's a Dallas Maverick. They have the 5th seed in the Western Conference, and then Golden State has the 8th seed, so we don't got to worry about the Avengers. So we had a good little 1-2 year rebuild of this squad. It was a good time to pick. The Kings win the NBA championship, and DeMarcus Cousins is your finals MVP. Suns get the #1 pick again. We get the 11th pick. Suns take DeAndre Ayton. Luka falls #2 to the Pelicans. So the Suns pass up on Luka again. Shea goes #6. Trae Young still has not been drafted. Macau 7. Trae Young goes 8 to the Utah Jazz. All right, we're coming up. I don't really know what is left. There goes Mo Bamba, Michael Porter Jr. What is left? Sexton, Robert Williams, Mitchell Robinson, Miles Bridges, RTB, or Brunson. Brunson would be a good pick if we didn't have a guard, but we got Dame, and I'm not trying to develop Brunson right now. It's either Robert Williams or Mitchell Robinson. Actually, I'm gonna go Wendell Carter. Welcome to the squad. And we do need a backup guard, so I'm gonna take Anfernee Simons. I know he's a Portland Trailblazer in real life, and it didn't work out too well with him and Dame, I guess, winning a championship, but get him in the second round could be cool, and he learned from Dame, so he could back up Dame. We just made 2 big free agent pickups. DeMarcus Cousins and Christian Wood. We needed center depth because we just lost Azili and Mason Plumlee, and we have a 92 D Cuz coming off a finals victory, and Christian Wood was only 22 with a lot of potential. And like I said, we just needed to give Tatum another year to develop. We are the 3 seed in the Western Conference. We got the Wolves in the first round. Ricky Rubio, Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, Dwight Powell, and a 95 overall Karl Anthony Towns. Because this season put up 21 and 8 for us. Dame almost averaged 30, put up 29.4 a game with 8 assists. Tatum 16 and 7. OG Anunoby 9 and 4. And the rest of their team honestly just did their roles. Nothing too crazy. PJ Tucker put up a whopping 1.7 points a game for us. Where are those corner threes at? But game 1 in Portland, we take. Game 2 in Portland, we take. We go up 3-0 on the Minnesota Timberwolves. We cannot. 2-1. We lost by 15 that last game. Dame put up 32, 8, and 10, though. Almost a triple-double. We take game 4, 3-1 series lead. Cat put up 25, 13, and 3 on this last game. Dame dropped 43 and 10, and we won by about 30 points. Tatum had 20, Cousins 20, 12, and 8. This little big 3 is starting to form. Can we close out the T-Wolves? We can. And we got DeMarcus Cousins' old team in the second round. How they are the 2 seed and made it back here without Cousins, I don't know. Oh, 99 Russell Westbrook decided to join them over the offseason. Awesome. They also got Iguodala, Jonathan Isaac. Were they the ones who drafted Isaac when we were supposed to get him? I think they were. Let's see how game 1 goes, though. Sacramento takes it. We come back, take game 2. We cannot get bounced by your old team, Boogie. This is not a good look if we get bounced by them. 2-2 series and 3-2 Sacramento's up. Game 6 in Portland, facing elimination. Headed into the 4th, we're up 10 points. Dame currently has 20 going into the 4th. Tatum with 16. Westbrook, though, has 30 33, 9, and 4 on us right now through 3 quarters. So we gotta shut Russ down in the 4th if we want to force a game 7. And we're up 11 in minute 32 left. So unless T-Mac spawns in, we should be good. 9-point dub. Dame finishes with 26, 3, and 8. Tatum 24, and Boogie Cousins 21 and 13. Westbrook finished with 43, 12, and 9 on us in the playoff game 6, and we still win by 9 points. And here we go, game 7. We're up 15 in game 7 right now. Still a lot of time left though. Kings are slowly coming back. They cut it to 7, but it looks like we're kind of extending the lead. I think we should be all right. Yeah, we're good. 117, 108. Dame drops a 30 ball in game 7 with 8 boards, 7 assists. DeMarcus Cousins 28, 4, and 7. KJ McDaniels, a free agent signing over the offseason. 6-6 out of Clemson, a sneaky free agent signing. Put up 11 and 5 for us. He's averaging 10 and 3 for us throughout the playoffs too. And only a 73 overall. And we got Dallas in the Western Conference Finals, which is the new home of Stephen Curry, if you guys forgot. It's Curry and DeAndre Jordan with a young Markkanen, DFS, and Malik Beasley. It's going to be a good series, but I mean, it's really just who's going to outshine one another, Curry or Dame. And then we need help from Tatum and Cousins for sure, because you know how playoff Curry gets. Dallas takes game 1, we take game 2. Dame had 47 in game 2. Holy shit. They have both Currys on the Mavericks? Which one went for 30? I'm guessing Steph. Yeah, Steph went for 30, and then Seth dropped 17. So the brothers are teamed up. I didn't even realize that. Is that Drew Holiday or Justin Holiday? This is Justin Holiday. Okay, that's good. Portland takes game 3. Dame 32, 7, and 15. Cousins 31, Tatum 26. Yeah, we're locked in. I was gonna say we're getting to the finals. I don't want to jinx this yet though. You guys know how it goes when I jinx these teams. Curry just comes and drops 41 on us. That is definitely a response to losing 2 games in a row. This is a big game right here. Game 5, we take it. We're up 3-2. We have the chance to send Steph Curry home. This game is in Dallas, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's in Dallas. And it looks like the Mavs don't want to go home just yet. They put up a 35 piece on us to start the first quarter. Michael Beasley had 7, Curry had 7, and Curry had 6. Which Curry? Seth had 6, Steph had 7. What did Dame do? 7 points, Tatum had 4, Cousins with 3 points, and no rebounds. I mean, I guess it's kind of tough to get rebounds when the Curry twins aren't missing. And we only put up 81 points, so that means we're going to a game 7. Dame had 28 and 11, Curry had 24, Curry had 19. I'm guessing Steph with 24. Yeah, Steph with 24. I mean, we could always just assume that when we see 2 less Currys, the higher one is Stephen. 3:41 left in the 4th. We are up 14. It's looking like we are going to get to these NBA Finals. I mean, never say never with Curry is on the court until the buzzer ends. But yeah, we're going to the NBA Finals. Dame drops a 36, 7, and 8 game with 5 steals. Shot 3 of 13 from the 3-point line. That was the only kind of negative, but he dropped 36 on 17 free throws. Tatum had 22. Cousins with 15, 7, and 4. That signing of Cousins was so big over the offseason. Curry only had 19 in game 7. I would have expected like a 30, 40-point game from him. But yeah, that DeMarcus Cousins signing was huge. And Tatum's really starting to get in his bag and starting to develop into that like Jason Tatum, not just a rookie. We got the Raptors in the finals though, who did just take down the Avengers 2 years ago. DeMar DeRozan's on a mission to become one of the GOATs. So we gotta try and take down DeMar. This is gonna be a good series. It's a good team. They take game 1. We take game 2. Dame drops 33 and 13 in the dub. And we come back to the next one. We're up 2-1. Cousins was our leading scorer that game with 29. I think that's the first time Dame has not been our leading scorer. And we're up 3-1. Dame with a 28, 9, and 6 game. And we got the chance to close them out. Let me edit this rotation. Do we close them out in Toronto? Usually these games, the home team wins by about 60 points, down 3-1 at home. They're not going out like that, and that's what happens. They went by 38 points. I think that is. Dame had a off night. 11 points, 5 for 18 from the floor. A negative 39 plus minus. That's all right. We just wanted to win the NBA Finals in front of our home fans. That's the only reason we lost that game. We want to win at home in front of Portland. They stuck with us through the hard years. We want to win them a ring right in front of their faces in Portland. And to do that, we got to come back from down 1 at the minute 12 left. Dame in a Portland jersey in the Portland Trailblazers arena. This just seems right. Down 1 point, getting guarded by Kyle Lowry. He's sizing him up like he sized Paul George up from half court that one time, but he's getting to the basket this time. Dame with a tough layup, telling BBL Lowry he's too small. Lou Will getting guarded by Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum just boxed it up. He had to give it up to Corey Joseph, to Rudy. Rudy pulling up, fade away, misses. And here comes Dame. 36 seconds. Go get a bucket, Dame. Getting guarded by Frank Kaminsky. Let's get this out to perimeter. We could kill him. We could blow right by him. Okay, Frank just played good defense. And Dame gets his own board, goes up on Frank. I don't know why Dame's acting like Frank is 6'5", 6'1", 5'11", whatever. I forgot Dame's like 6'2", so yeah, he's acting like he's like 5'8", but Kyle Lowry smokes the layup, and I think we're going to win a championship. Well, let me not say that too early, because we got to hit free throws, and they still have a chance to hit a 3, but it's looking good. We got one of the clutchest men in sports history at the line right now. Toronto's got no timeouts, 14 seconds. Who's shooting this three-pointer? Is it going to be BBL Lowry or DeMar DeRozan? It's neither. Terrence Ross, and Terrence Ross smacks it. Oh, that's tough. It's good, though. Like I just said, we got one of the clutchest men in sports ever with the ball in his hands right now, with Kyle Lowry guarding him. Dame in Kyle Lowry's face. We're going to overtime. Man, that would have been so cold if Dame hit that game winner. But you know how it goes. When the tip went OT, never mind. DeMar just threw, he just gave up the ball to us. KJ McDaniels on the break. Finishes? No, he smokes a layup. Grown-ass NBA player smoking an open layup. That's tough. At least get a stop on DeMar after smoking that layup, KJ. DeMar throwing another lazy pass, and we don't get the steal, but Valanciunas smokes it. Tatum's a number 25. I'm just realizing we got to change that. That does not look right. Dame, though, pulling up from 3, and he hits it. Big shot. Yeah, Tatum didn't get that 0 because Dame's number 0. Dame was not giving that shit up to a rookie. They were saying that the number 0 might be cursed after the injuries that happened in this year's NBA playoffs. So I don't know if Tatum even wants to wear number 0. The Raptors are up 4 on us right now, though, with 56 seconds left. And it's their ball. Come on, we're not going to Game 7 in Toronto. We're not doing this. DeMar on KJ McDaniels, getting down low in the post. What is KJ jumping at? Oh, KJ, good block. Never mind. You do you on defense. Don't listen to me. Up to Tatum. Tatum, don't smoke that. Thank you. One stop, one bucket. That's the motto right now. DeMar going to the bucket. Oh my God. That was a tough ass layup. I can't even hate on him. And we're going to Game 7 in Toronto. That's tough. Dame did have almost 40 though. Tatum with 24, Cousins 13. Lowry had 30 and 10 on us, and DeMar had 29, 4 and 8. Let's hop on that plane to Toronto. Drake must have been in attendance and cursed the Toronto Raptors because we're up 10 with a minute 25 left. It looks like we're bringing home our first championship. Tweet said Lillard scored 36. We're going to check that box score in a second. He does win the finals MVP, putting up almost 30 points per game throughout the finals and 8 assists. And he did go for 36. So he goes for 36 and 39. 39 in game 6, 36 in game 7. Tatum goes for 19, 9 of 11 shooting. Cousins 17 and 10. And the Blazers are NBA champions. That's all you need to do, Portland. Get DeMarcus Cousins and Jason Tatum and build a team around them. You could have won championships.